And this looks like it's a infested one. Yay. Nope, nope, nope. Come on over here. Go on. There you go. Bye-bye. Alright, welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How y'all doing today? I'm doing absolutely great today. I've been working almost non-stop on my Dark Heart scenario. It's a solar system with 3 difficulty settings and a location that you're not supposed to start on. I don't know why that's in there. But you've got medium, hard, and extreme. And I'm going to start on the extreme because I'm testing the extreme start. It's extremely difficult, and so I'm gonna go ahead and go through this and see how it goes. So there might be some glitches, there might be some bugs, I might have to change some things, but for now, let's go ahead and pop into this scenario. And I also wanted to just go ahead and say thank you everybody for joining me today. It's been a really long day, but it's been a great day. So anyway, so here we are starting on the it's a colony ship with cryogenic pods. The little background story of this, which I will write up and have presented along with the scenario, is that this ship, the Santa Maria, the HMS Santa Maria, launched from Earth a few hundred years before Operation Phoenix, and they launched towards the Andromeda Galaxy. And if you read along with the little, I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you read along with the storyline that's presented in text form, along with the or in form of entry logs for the crew, well, the crew that was taking care of the ship on the way there, you'll find that things didn't quite go according to plan. The ship it somehow arrived into the Andromeda Galaxy early. It was oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. It arrived in the Andromeda Galaxy early. Hull breach detected. No oxygen beyond this point. Massive damage to the ship. It arrived early in the Andromeda Galaxy. Here's the back exit. I don't want to go out there because I don't have a spacesuit on. In fact, the only thing I do have is this, because for some reason it keeps giving me 1 crushed stone to start with. Apparently you have to start with something, so I'll figure something for you to start with. Maybe a bottle of water. Maybe some coins or something like that. But anyway, the ship ran into problems, and yeah, lots of damage. And it was attacked by drones when it got into Andromeda Galaxy space, and it woke up the crew. Now, most of these cargo boxes you cannot access. Unfortunately, the teleporter doesn't work, and there's no oxygen in here. But the med station does work, and you can regenerate back here if you die. But you'll notice you can't access it, and then flip, you can access it. So if you just look for boxes with those little things on it. Now, I think that's the only one right now. Later, I've already updated the blueprints for that one and this one. I just haven't modified, thrown the blueprint into the thing here. But I'm just going to go through this. And it's, I made it so it's kind of obvious which ways you're supposed to go. You can try to go other ways, and it is possible to get from one place to another sometimes, but you want to stay in areas with oxygen until you get your spacesuit on, in which case it doesn't matter where you go. the HMS Santa Maria was also part of a 3-ship convoy, and 1792. The 3-ship convoy, of course, was the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, made into space vessels. But the 3 ships were separated somehow. We don't know how. And they each arrived in a different portion of the Andromeda Galaxy. And so I'm using this scenario to tell the story of the Santa Maria. What was... Nope. I don't remember the code. That's what the code on the bridge was. But this will tell the story of the Santa Maria. And I plan on having it be presented in both multiplayer and single player format. It was 1759, wasn't it? 1792. I don't know. I don't remember numbers well. 1792. Especially when I'm talking, I don't remember numbers well. So let's come on over here. Okay. 1792. There we go. And this is where you get your light armor, EVA boost, and radiation protection. Because from this point on, the only way through is through the hull breaches. You could also leave through the exit there, but if you want to read the entire story, you're going to have to go through these hull breach areas instead of just exiting the ship right through here, which you could do. If you just wanted to continue on, you could just exit through the ship right there. But to continue the story on, you'd want to come back here into the engineering crew quarters. Back here, this is where the crew stayed. The crew was put into the crew of 4 to maintain the ship. Engineering, pilot, medical, and captain was put into cryostasis, but they would wake up if the ship detected anything nearby, which if you read this, you'll see that that's exactly what happened. But as you leave the ship, you'll notice you're in a Starship Graveyard, a graveyard area with dead ships, and that, which is the drone base, which you don't want to go near. So the closest vessel to us right now, you've got that capital vessel over there, and then you've got that right there. Let's head over to this one and see what's over there. It's probably not got a whole lot that we can loot, and but you know, you never know. And then we're gonna head over to the Aurelian, which is the secondary main part of this thing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this here is the recoverable ship that you could actually cannot access. If you could get into the ship and replace its core, I believe this ship is one that you can. It's actually a capital vessel rather than a base. Some of them are bases that cannot be changed. Some of them are capital vessels, and I'm not positive which ones are which because they look very similar. But that one's not badly damaged. Usually, if it's got all of its thrusters intact, or not all of them, but you know, at least one of each direction, and if it's deactivated, it's usually a. Well, actually, no. Some of the other ones are deactivated too. The only ones that are activated, I believe, are the ones that are infested by aliens. But anyway, let's come over to the destroyed Aurelian, and I'm going to enter through the front, which is over this way. There we go. Now it's oriented correctly. I think. Now, let's see. Somewhere along here there is... No, wait. This is sideways. I need to go up this way. There we go. Like this. Up here somewhere there is a hull breach that I can go down through. Right here. And in here... there's oxygen! So you can take your helmet off in here and be perfectly fine. In here, you've got your weapon and the continuation of the story. Did I put... I don't think I've moved the one in here that has all of the storyboards, but basically somebody was living here, set up shop. I have storyboards around the area that give you more details about it. This one more like similar to this, but more like the guy talking to the next people who show up. So finally found a warp capable ship that was worth salvaging, heading away from this junkyard. Anybody who happens upon this, feel free to use this place as a temporary respite. However, it would be in your best interest to try to get away from here. Yeah, it would. Because, well, first of all, it's meant for multiplayer, of course. But you can't just stay in this ship forever. You'll just, be bored and stagnate. So, we are going to put our helmet back on. Jetpack on. And this is where we want to stay for the bit. But you're going to notice, let's see, through there are turrets that will shoot at you. I'm trying to avoid the turrets. Yeah, this is still the one where the gravity is all wonky. And I put those up there to say it. Up here, there's no gravity. I later changed it and modified it and made gravity. So if I stay in front of that corridor, I'll get shot at. So I want to avoid getting shot while here. Now, in here, we've got food in the refrigerators. And there's also some food in these cabinets that we're going to want to get and put into refrigerators. And this is random loot, of course. Of course, sugarcane you don't ever need anymore. But let's just go ahead and throw it in here just because. You got these ores from that, from the storage container up there. So you can actually use those, the large plots to make things. Down here, we've got our garden. And of course, if you stand in front of here, it'll start shooting at you. So I want to at least... Yep, nope. That's going to take me out if I let it, which I do not want to let it. So they should all be facing the other direction, so if I do this... Ha 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 ha, it missed. Okay. Now, there's no health station in here right now. I think I did put one in here. I'm not positive. But we can go ahead and put these in here and throw that in there just because. And we can make up stuff. These constructors, you can make up anything that a large constructor could, but you have to actually make the components separately. So I'm going to have to go like that to get the components being made up in there. So now that we're up here, let's see, we've got sofas that we can relax on, beds that we can relax on, bathroom counters, that's nice, toilet and shower, just in case we need to reduce our radiation, which my radiation is fine right now. What I need to do is head out back to Where is it? Ah, down here. Back to the Santa Maria and heal up with its healing thing. But you'll notice over here, there's a derelict small vessel. Now this small vessel, you can take its core out, put your own core in. If you can put a generator in it, you can make the ship your own. However, of course, in order to make a generator for a small vessel, you got to be at least level 2. So, but in any case, now that I've got a weapon, I can go to some of these ships over here and try to find ships that are salvageable and or let's go on in through here because this is the entryway closest. Oh, upside down. Cryo module. Wait. That's the complete opposite direction I wanted to go. I need to go across through here. Now that I've got this suit with the jetpack, I can just jetpack through here and into here. And yeah, these are all double doors because each module is its own ship. Okay, let's heal up right here. Okay. Also, if you remember, there was fiber and aloe growing on the Aurelian over there. So it's, that's where you can get the stuff to make bandages and the like. See, I don't have any levels yet. Okay, let's head... let's head over this way. Are you moving? No, you're not moving. I was just all getting weird and confused. Okay. Let's head over to this capital vessel here and see what it's got going on. And then there are 3 very similar capital vessels there, there, and here. One of those is salvageable. I don't know which one. I think it's that one, but I'm not positive because I don't remember. But we can come over here and get a bit of loot from over here. And this looks like it's a infested one. Yay. Nope, nope, nope. Come on over here. Go on. There you go. Bye-bye. I really ought to seal this off so you have to go inside there and fight them. But, there's 5 of them that come at a time. So, if you're smart about it... you can just... But of course, if you have to keep reloading, you're going to run out of ammo before you have more ammo. Alright, I think there's one that's alive over there. No? Okay. So now we can come in here and you can, if you're smart about it and you can hover over the aliens, you don't have to worry about actually fighting them. How do I get in there? That's right, I just gotta go through here. Avoid getting bit by the spiders or scorpions. Okay. Now let's see, if I come through here, I can get out that way, but I want to loot some things. Let's go ahead, take the oxygen. And if I can find a fuel tank, I should be able to get some fuel. There we go. Can I access it? Yep. 914, give me whatever fuels you have. That's good. Now, where do I want to go from here? I can loot things from here. And I could have looted all this beforehand, I just didn't. Ah, here we are. Refrigerators. That's 1, 2. Alright. And you can use these grow plots if you, well, if they had stuff on them. But you can't actually take the ship because it's got a regeneration timer. In multiplayer, in single player, I'll get rid of the regeneration timers and it'll all be cool. You can just take whatever you want and do whatever you want. But, let's see. More looting here. Oh. Another refrigerator over here. And funnily, you can use this while power is off, which is interesting. And I think that's everything worth looting over here. Once I get a multi-tool, I'm going to want to take apart the stuff on here. But I am now level 3, so let's just go ahead. I got the generator there, so we can now learn the generator to put into that small vessel, and we can use the small vessel to get around faster. There's the small vessel right there. And I will probably want to clear out a spot from here up to the... That's not it. From wherever, let's see, where is my thing? My entryway is up here, isn't it? Hey. Okay, my entryway is over here. So I can come on in here. Let's just drop that. I can take my helmet off. Not that I need to, but now I've got a lot of resources, what I grabbed there, plus these. So what I want to do, I want to make a core, and I cannot make the generator here. Interesting. Which means, if I cannot make the small generator here, that means that this works similarly to a survival constructor. So what I'm going to want to do is build my own large constructor or take over a ship that has a large constructor. In order to take over a ship, I'm going to need that at the very least. And let's make sure I can get a fuel tank just in case the things don't have fuel tanks. Now I can make these and fuel tanks on here, but I can't make... Oh, I didn't learn it. There we go. Now I could make a small vessel generator. There we go. So what I want to make a core, and I want to make a small vessel generator. So that means I'm gonna need let's do that and see what we get. And I'm probably gonna need, let's see, for this, and then that I need a motor and a computer, and that needs computer and optical fiber. If I end up being able to make all this, I will be surprised. While that's working, let us helmet on. Let us try to get back to the garden and see how it's doing and get over. Okay. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing major. Everything is growing. And because of the angle, the distance ones look like they're leaning, but they're not. Okay. Down and down. Okay. Now the aloe is all ready to pick. The fiber is not. So I'm not going to pick the aloe just yet. Over here, let's go ahead and consolidate all the food we have into one refrigerator. Okay. Now, I'm going to need health. What can give me the most health for the points? Let's see. Because I need something that gives more health and less food. Well, I guess I'm going to just have to deal with having lower. Let's see. What else gives 15? Was it? There it is. 15 health. 40. 50. I'll deal with that. Now, over here we've got 2 turrets, but I'm not going to have enough ammo to make it up until that fiber is done. So, let's come on up here, and then we can get out through here and try to get out without dying. There we go, didn't even get hit. So now we want to come down this way, through here and up. Come on, jetpack. There we go. And let's see how we did. Wow, I can make a core and a generator. Nice. And then I want to be able to make one of those and another core. So let's see if I can. I've got enough fuel that I should be good. All right, to make another core, I need electronics and computers. Of course I do. I'm probably going to need more things than just this, but we will find out. Optical fiber, I got optical fiber. Steel plates, we got steel plates. So that should be fine to make those, which is all I should need to make this afterwards. And then that's going to need motor and more computers, which means I'm going to need optical fiber, electronics, computer. I need more computers. Why did I not make up all the computers? I don't know. What did I run out of? Let's just go ahead and do that. Because you're going to need... In fact, can I do this? Is that going to be enough to make all those? Possibly. So I need motor and steel plates. So let's go ahead and throw steel plates and motor and make up one of these. And let's just throw more steel plates and make up one of those just in case. So that when I get over to a vessel that I can take, I can just do that. Now, it may or may not have a large constructor. If not, I'll just bring it over here. But, and I'll just keep using this for now. So let's grab this. And why do I have 5 extra computers now? Why? I don't need 5 extra computers. Alright, just for becauses. Let's do that and make another core. So, while that's building up, I'm gonna go see about this derelict small vessel. Now, the derelict small vessel is back here, right off the aft quarter. I guess that's an aft quarter. I mean, it's aft and it's part of the ship. But once we... And there's another small vessel, it looks like. Okay. So, let's put this and this in here. Let's see if we can get up here and... Come on. There we go. Now you can go there. You... Why can you cannot build this? What does that say? On a base? What? That's not a... It is. It's giant, isn't it? I didn't even notice that. Crap. Well, that right there is the problem. I was wondering why it looked so big. Okay. So, there's your problem right there. For some reason, it turned this into a base. So I can't get any small vesselage. That's fine. What if I forget you, put you and you... let's find where are those small capital vessels. No wonder it was so big and visible from out here. I'm like, what? But okay. Over here. One of these 3 vessels, I believe it's this one here. Might be that one there. Yeah, I think it's this one here. It should be a capital vessel and not a base, but you won't be able to tell until you put a core in it and all. Although it looks like it may have converted it to a base for some reason. I think I know why, and I think I know what I'm going to have to do. But we'll see. Is this the right one? Because if it's not severely damaged, which it doesn't appear to be, I do believe this is the right one. Yeah, because this is the one that I had to modify myself. So let's see. Okay, if we come into here... It is off. If we come into here and go up through here. And then down into here, there is Okay. Core. Let's see. Let us put this. Let's put it right over here for now. Aha, we have power. And we have gravity. Okay. So, that's good. Now, let's get back up here and see if this is a capital vessel or not. Let's go into registry. It lists them as bases. So, I'm going to have to change it so that these are capital vessels and small vessels as opposed to bases. Because if this were a capital vessel, not a base, you could get in here and just drive it. Now that I've, repaired the generator and all that. But since it's a base, I can't. So that's going to be it for this little test of my Starship Graveyard. I think I know what I have to do to fix these to make them actual small vessels and bases and the like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to end this here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at what I've been working on in my custom scenario called Darkheart. As I said before, that's just a working title and is subject to change. So if you have any ideas if I should keep Darkheart or if I should change the name to something else, just go ahead, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And as always, I'm KnowItAllDM, and y'all have a good day now.